Okay, fans, followers, subscribers, this is a busy day for the Mike's Models 2011 channel. But after seeing what I've seen today, and not just today, but over a culmination of time, I think it's time for somebody to speak up and get realistic about what's going on with these model manufacturers, the prices, and the quality for the price. I'm going to try to not make this a rant, but it may sound as such. My goal here is not to offend, upset, or mislead. My intent is to show collectors what you could potentially get into with any company. Any company. And we're lucky that there are these companies out here that are willing to produce these models. Obviously, because if we didn't have them, we wouldn't have collections, we wouldn't have shows, we wouldn't have any of this. And maybe some of us would be better off if we didn't, because this is obviously a very expensive hobby. But I want to go over a few things that really bother me with a couple of different companies. You've actually already seen three of the things that I'm going to go over today, but I'm going to get into them a little bit more in depth, and I would really like for some of my subscribers or my fans of the Facebook page that have YouTube accounts, I would really actually like you guys to make some video replies, video responses, other than, you know, above just sharing your comments, which I always appreciate. But I want you to really get involved and tell me if you think what I'm doing is right, wrong. I feel that the collectors need to know what they're getting into, what they could get into. And I think some of the model manufacturers also need to be held a little bit more responsible. Not that they aren't at this point, but there's some really lackadaisical attitudes that I don't like, that I'm getting from product manufacturers. And I'm going to keep the names, when I say lackadaisical attitudes, I'm going to keep the names of those manufacturers to myself, at least for now, because I don't want anybody to say that I am slandering them. Because what I'm saying is factual, and I will show you photographic proof, video proof. You're not just going to see the Mike's Models 2011 background the entire time of the video. I am going to get into exactly what I'm talking about. And the first thing that I'm going to get into right now that you're about to see is the Seagrave TDA video that has just been put up today. And after realizing a few things and looking at a few other things, I felt that today was a good day to do this video and talk about this. So, without further ado, you know, I'm already 3.5 minutes into this video. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you the first thing that I want to talk about. And that begins with the Seagrave, as I said. And take a look at that. Geez, that's not normal. That's not good. That's not what's supposed to happen with that model. That ladder's not supposed to come down that far. Okay, I misquoted the retail price, to be fair, in my review video, so I'm going to clear that up right now. The average retail of this piece, of the versions, I believe right now there are 4 versions that have been put out. The average retail price is actually $289 to $290, and sometimes higher on some different websites, different dealers. Not $329, as I previously said. Everybody makes mistakes. That doesn't exclude me. So I apologize for misleading anybody. It was not my intention. So, but to get to this ladder problem, this isn't good. On a $290 model, I mean, I didn't grab this thing and throw it across the room. I was attempting to take still shots of this model for the Mike's Models 2011 Facebook page whenever this occurred. And this is one of the driving forces that made me decide to make this video. So, and right now I have a call, of which I left a message, into TWH Collectibles. Says that the call will be acted upon within 24 hours. I called them a little while ago, Eastern time. I called them at 3:11. It's 4:09 right now, so obviously I don't expect a call right away. So, try to show you, this ladder is obviously not supposed to do that, and it's not supposed to, and look at, let me show you. This ladder just comes right apart. Great, huh? Don't you just love that? $290 model on average. Here you go. I also did not get into, in the first video, out of respect for everybody involved, I didn't get into the fact that this is actually the second Ladder 2 model that I've had. The first one, which I should have taken video of, right down here at the mounts where the ladder connects to the turntable, had a pin broken, and the ladder had totally come apart. Totally come off. That's not good. The dealer, who will remain nameless for now, did an awesome, excellent job. I could not have asked for better service. I contacted him. He said, geez, I'm really sorry. Obviously, he had no idea. He didn't open it before he sent it, because nobody does that. He's, you know, I'm really sorry. I'm going to contact TWH. I'm going to get another one, and I am going to send you a UPS label to send that one back. So this dealer covered the cost of shipping, and he got me another one. Now, I've only had this model open twice. Today is the second time to do the review, as requested by some of the viewers. So, I'm not real happy with now all of a sudden having this problem. I mean, this is ridiculous. A $290 model, and yes, to be factual, I did not pay $290 for this model. I didn't. That has nothing to do with it. On average, a $290 model. This is the second one, and there is no excuse for this. And I am not going to go back to the dealer a third time and say, hey, guess what? I got a problem with this piece. I'm not going to do it, because this guy's already lost money. Back and forth, spending money on shipping. $25 to be exact to ship this, because it's a very heavy model. And so that's where I'm at with this piece. I am thoroughly disgusted. And I have a friend, a Facebook friend, who says, you know, these things aren't going to be perfect. These models aren't going to be perfect. And anybody that expects them to, well, that's just silly, or that shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't expect perfection. And 9 times out of 10, I will agree with that person, who will remain nameless. But whenever you're going to spend your hard-earned money on a luxury item, this is a luxury item. None of us have to have any of these models on a daily basis to survive out here in this world. This is something we want to do, something we're supposed to get enjoyment out of as a hobby. Now, obviously, the dealers are trying to make money and trying to survive out here. And I feel for them whenever they got to deal with stuff like this. I mean, really? Are you kidding me? And here again, this already is coming up on a little over 9 minutes, so this is probably going to have to be a 2, if not a 3-part video. But this is just one problem with one model. This is a TWH piece, as I said in the review. It was just filmed a little while ago. The second part is actually still uploading as we speak, as I shoot this video. So at this point, I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to go in the next video, which will be a second part to this. I'm going to explain what I mean with these other models, and we're going to go a little bit farther in depth with that. So stay tuned for the next one.